Hi, my loves. Wow, my hair. But then I had to shoot this video right away because I'm excited. And as you can see, I'm supremely excited. I usually do not post too many success stories, and trust me, I have too many of them, but I do not because of privacy concerns and stuff like that. But this video really deserved an exclusive space on my channel because my client really put in the work and she allowed me. She actually gave me permission to share it, okay, with you guys. So even if you do not have a third party situation in your life, I would suggest you watch it till the end because, as always, when I say something, it is of significance and you may have some nuggets of gold to as a takeaway. Yeah, simple, right? So now the situation. The situation was pretty dismal in my client's opinion, not in my opinion, because no situation is actually means anything apart from your perception of it. Okay, so even if it's a third party, it really does not matter. So my client was blocked. He was with a third party, and he obviously refused to communicate with her. She was calling herself an emotional wreck when she contacted me, and she was frantic. She actually felt there's no hope. Okay, she felt like her world has fallen apart. She was extremely hurt by some of the things her SP actually told her, which were really painful and disrespectful. Okay. And yes, I do understand. I mean, even she was aware of it, that everybody is you pushed out. So she must have created it. But then what is the point of wasting your time on how you created something which was not desirable, right? Our intention is to constantly shift our focus gradually to that which we want. She lost hope, but the best part about her was she was just not ready to give up. She was completely convinced. I repeat, she was completely convinced that this was her man. This is the man she wants to spend the rest of her life with, even if he is with somebody else. And she was completely convinced that that relationship is of no value as such. So obviously, I gave her affirmations, general stuff, and specific stuff. And if you know me by now, you know that affirmations, I don't mean robotically affirming them. I mean blending them with your energy, with the way you normally speak, with how you would normally speak to yourself or to a friend about it. And I gave her affirmations after dissecting where exactly she was coming from and what is of utmost significance. The precise reason for me creating this video is when it is about a third party, we usually tend to forget, like I've been there, so I know, like we kind of get into a morality angle. Okay. So we kind of feel like, why, I mean, is it the right thing to do? Sometimes I receive questions from subscribers as well, like, is this the right thing to do? Okay. So my client was more into visualizing, but whenever she was visualizing herself happily with her SP, she was actually automatically, spontaneously having a visual of the third party being miserable. Okay. So she was having a visual where she was feeling that the third party is sad because she is now with her SP. Now, my job as a manifestation coach is not to get you your desire. My job as a manifestation coach is to help you, is to assist you with detecting your blind spots so that you get your desire, right? Quickly, easily, and effortlessly. So we created a scene. I'll tell you the scene. It's very simple. She was actually having a visual where the third party is extremely sad. So we created a scene where the third party is actually jumping with joy and running to her actual SP because this SP belonged to my SP, with, to my client. Okay, so this SP belonged to my client. So obviously, the third party needed to go to her own SP, which was somebody else, obviously. Trust me, guys, it actually panned out exactly as we had visualized it. Okay, so I gave her a scene where she is blissfully, happily in a relationship, in a passionate, committed relationship with her SP. And because she was struggling to kind of keep the third party out of her mind. We created a visual for the third party where the third party was actually, and I over exaggerated it. Okay, I kind of you know, like I kind of absolutely love over exaggerating affirmations and visuals and stuff. So I kind of actually created a visual where she was jumping around and frolicking, and was supremely happy that she actually found her man, because this man belonged to my client. And that's exactly what happened. The third party is now gone, obviously, otherwise, why would I post this video? And she's back with her man. And there are a few things in between which is absolutely of no relevance, because the point here is the third party is gone for good. And most significantly, the third party is actually very happy with her new man, because this man did not even belong to her anyway, right? So affirmations, visuals, scripting, whatever technique, sats you use, you got to remember one thing, that there is no reason for you to feel any guilt or shame. There's too much noise around me. Okay. There's no reason for you to feel any guilt or shame, unless, of course, you're killing somebody. And it's obviously very easy to be a decent human. So what you got to do is just attach the third party to somebody else, and or just create a story which is a little more believable for you, and just remove them from the picture, because the third party is in any which way not invited, right? Obviously. So don't get into the guilt stuff, because people break up, people get divorced, things change in a flash. Okay, people change their minds in a flash. So her SP is back, and obviously he apologized. Yeah. And yeah, I'm very proud of her. I take it as my success story, because I love my clients to bits. And whenever they kind of crack it, it's like me cracking it, right? Because it's always about consciousness. It's always about what you're being aware of. So if you're suffering from guilt, if you're feeling guilty about removing the third party, it's going to be a block for you. Okay, that could be a block. So yeah, that's what I'm here for, to help you remove the third party with ease, and it just took her. I know you guys are going to ask me, how long did it take? It took her around 2-3 months. And if you think that's too much of a time, if it's too much of a time in your opinion, then that's your opinion. But I think, how does it matter? If I get my manifestation today, or maybe tomorrow instead of today, I mean, will I kind of feel bad about it? No, I'll feel ecstatic. I'll be happy. And most importantly, because the law of assumption is completely connected to the law of expectancy. When she started doing her affirmations and her visuals, whatever, after a point in time, her energy shifted, because nobody to change but self, nobody to convince but self. So her energy shifted, and she was actually expecting her SP to return, because she was expecting the third party to kind of be gone. So since she was expecting it, she manifested it, right? So whenever you are manifesting something, not just removing a third party, be mindful of what you are expecting to happen in the 3D. If you're expecting something disastrous, that's when you understand that you got to fix something inside you, right? So yeah, I'm happy. I'm extremely happy. And that's precisely why I had to turn off the fan and the AC and shoot this video, because I wanted to share this with you guys, that anything is possible. And trust you me, from experience, I've done it in my life as well. So removing a third party is the easiest thing. But even then, I mean, there is some work involved. And if you do the work, it'll happen. Manifestation is limitless. I intend that was helpful. I know this was helpful. I will see you soon, and bye.